How's it going, you guys? Welcome back to Unorthodox Savings. So today I'm talking about gold being the new standard or the newest investment. So as of right now, Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are in a huge boom, and I invest in cryptocurrencies myself. I'm not a naysayer. I'm not trying to put anybody down who is investing in that. But one thing I notice is that when one asset is doing very well, others tend to suffer. So when one gets the hype, a lot of people forget about the other forms of assets. So I started doing my research on gold. And as of right now, you guys are probably thinking, well, why would I want to invest in gold? The Dow just hit 30,000 points. There's multiple coronavirus vaccines underway. And many investors are probably thinking, well, it's probably not time to save money or put it into a precious metal. It's time to invest. But I'm going to name a few reasons why we're not out of the woods just yet. So obviously it's going to take time for the vaccine, but it's probably not something that us investors are really looking at as a huge deal for the market. We still have many statistics and many different numbers to come out from the after effects of everything that just happened. So I'm not predicting a new crash or saying anything's going to happen. And if it does, it does. My investment strategies are always going to stay the same, which is I max out my Roth IRA, my employer's contribution 401k, and then I put $100 a week into my cryptocurrency portfolio, the dollar cost average, as well as another $100 a week into my dividend portfolio, and then 5% of my net worth goes into spec stocks or short-term stocks, which is known as day trading. Many people are against that, but I do it just for fun and to understand different stocks as I learn. So back to gold, one question we're going to explore today is gold actually an investment, and is it actually worth the time to do your own due diligence in this precious metal? Well, one thing that needs to be stated is you can actually buy the metal, or you can also buy it as an ETF or certain individual stocks such as apps as Robinhood, Webull, M1 Finance, Vanguard, and so on and so forth. So to truly understand gold and what it is as an investment, we have to go all the way back to 1913. In 1913, the Federal Reserve was created, and what they told us was, hey, give us your gold, we're going to keep it in a nice metal box, and we're going to keep it there, promise nothing's going to happen to it. In exchange, we're going to give you a piece of paper saying that you own this gold. Now in today's standards, that's like giving Verizon your cell phone and then Verizon giving you a piece of paper saying that you own a cell phone. There really wasn't a lot of point into it, but a lot of people were scared because of upcoming events, so it just made sense at that time, and that was how the creation of banks started. So from 1913 all the way to 2020, the dollar has lost 93% of its value. And they were going to make a pit stop in the 1970s because when the Vietnam War was going on and there was a lot of crazy stuff happening in the country, similar to what's going on today, everybody said, I need to take my gold back because they were very unsure exactly what was going to happen. And at that point, Nixon said,
and it's gone.
So right now, $1 in 1913 is worth $26 because of hyperinflation, and gold has been set to match that. But that doesn't answer the question, and I promise you guys I'm answering the question right now. So my answer for you guys is yes, and the reason why it's yes is if you look at the S&P 500, their history over the last 5 years, it has grown over 20%, which is a very good investment. Do not get me wrong, but gold ETFs such as GILD has grown 34.78% over the past 5 years, outperforming the S&P 500. Now, it's very obvious that it's because of the sickness that's going around, the people losing their jobs, and so on and so forth, but that doesn't mean we're out of the woods yet. So Joe Biden's in the talks right now of implementing a 6-week national lockdown around the country to be able to slow down the spread of coronavirus. If this were to happen, or if we were able to spend more money on a stimulus bill, putting our country in a little bit more debt, then you could probably see more gold being bought. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not a pessimistic person, but I foresee a deal when I see one, and as of right now, I just don't think we're out of the woods yet. You're probably going to end up seeing another toilet paper buying spree, and in my area locally, I live in New Jersey, I've seen a lot of small businesses try to close, board up their windows and everything, and as upsetting as that is to see, us investors have to keep moving forward and keep looking for new ways to make money. So this is just a new way where you'll be able to look and say, is this an investment for me? So this is probably something you should add to your watch list. Now, when we had our first stimulus bill, I ended up using my stimulus money to buy a gold bullion. It's a weird thing to pronounce, but I bought one of those and I made a very rookie mistake. I had a tough time selling it, because if you bring it back to a gold shop or a coin shop, they're only going to give you a certain percentage, which is usually around 70% of its worth at that time, because they need to make a profit as well. But if you download apps like eBay, LetGo, or Fiverr, you can meet people or sell it to people online and ship it to them, which is what I did, and I made a $400 profit for owning this gold coin for just 2 weeks. Now, I know a bunch of YouTubers are talking about this cryptocurrency boom that is happening, and don't get me wrong, I'm completely involved with this. I enjoy it very much. And there's also Bitcoin Gold and other precious metals of cryptocurrencies you can buy, and I have a video on that link right up here if you guys are interested in that. And I also just started putting all my money over to BlockFi. Shout out to Andre Jake. He actually put me onto this from one of his videos, and it gives you an 8.6% return for just keeping your money in this wallet. But I'm going to save that video for another time, because I want to make this video short and easy to watch for everybody. So thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate all the support, the comments you guys are showing me. If you have any questions, or if you want to join my free Discord down below, you can talk about anything you want. You can promote your YouTube channel, or you could send memes. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.